Dude, I'll fucking figure out how to record things here eventually. You'd think I record 20 fucking episodes of goddamn BDSP I can record. Second I have to put a fucking camera on me, my entire life turns flipped, turned upside, turned up, down, around. Bring it back now, y'all. What the fuck? All of this is wrong. Why is all of this wrong? I'm sorry, I bet you can hear all of this. I have to cut this part out. Or I'm putting it at the end for people who love me enough to stick around. So that you guys are the ones who suffer listening to this shit. Because I bet you it's really fucking loud. Or some bullshit. Maybe you can't hear it at all. Literally every fucking goddamn piece of this goddamn, like, dampener thingy fucking thing was disconnected. What the fuck is that about? What did you do? Hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon L. Shook. At least it was the last time I checked. It has been a hot second since any of you have spoken to any of me. Yes, all of my clones that you hear so much about. Yeah, it's been a fucking second. I wanted to basically just sit down and record a bit of an update for you guys. If I just left in that part a second ago, or didn't at the end, this is not the first thing I've recorded since I've been away. If you've been paying attention in the Discord, I've had like an episode of K-On! Recorded since right before I decided to spiral into a depression and then everything go really wrong. So that's been there. There was also the fucking trailer for Fairy Tales, which isn't going to happen. I'm just going to watch the show. Because, yeah. Yes. That's something. And over this past week, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl came out. And I was like, I am really tired of being incredibly depressed. And kind of feeling like garbage every single day of every single day. So I was like, cool, I'm going to just play a bunch of fucking Pokemon and record that. So I recorded 20 episodes of that. I have finished that now. I am now playing it on my own time. I only play it up through the league. So I didn't do any post-game stuff, but that is all recorded. I have 4 episodes edited right now. I fucking slammed the audio and the thing together and then put the fucking... I haven't even updated the fucking Patreon outro. To everyone, I'm sorry I haven't updated Patreon outro. I'm still in the state of fuck everything at the moment. So which you can't really even tell that bad when I was playing the game. It made me very, very happy. I really fucking needed that to kind of pull me back into things and pull me back into the idea of recording again and just breathing some more. But yeah, I haven't fixed that yet, so I need to do that. Spoilers. There's not as many people on that outro that are actually still patrons of mine at the moment. But to everyone who stuck around with me, thank you. Again, I was pretty much of the camp of like, if you need to fucking go, I totally understand at the moment. Because I haven't given you anything for 2 months. Which is pretty shit, and not intentional, but, you know, that's kind of what happens. But to everyone who stuck around with me, and everyone who will eventually return, thank you so goddamn much. But yeah, so I recorded all of Shining Pearl here last week, so that is going to be slowly rolling out over the course of this month. So I hope everyone who's looking forward to that is looking forward to that, which isn't going to be many people. I don't have a ton of people on the channel who are super Pokemon fans, which hurts, but it is what it is. So that's going to be a thing. And that's kind of my foothold in the doorway for me to actually start pushing towards getting other stuff recorded. So there's a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. Number one, I wanted to let you guys kind of know where I've been, what I've been doing, why I've been gone. I wanted to kind of let you guys know what we're going to do now that I'm back. And I wanted to let you guys know that I love you. So first, let's start off with the fun part. Why Shannon go bye-bye for 2 months? Well, first, it all started with a simple little heart, a simple little heavy heart. For anyone who's been paying attention for quite a while now, you'll know that, again, about twice a year, I kind of hit depression points. Usually happens kind of early in the year somewhere, and then somewhere towards the end of the year. And by somewhere towards the end of the year, it's almost exclusively always October. There's quite a few different reasons for that. A couple years ago, my dog died in October. A little bit before that, my uncle. Last year, a very close family friend who's an extraordinary talent, and the world is an inherently worse place for them not being in it, all died October. October is also the month where my birthday is. So, especially after the last year of me basically telling off the vast majority of my family, because I was not cool with the racism and the homophobia and all of that shit, it's a lot quieter. I did end up going out to a birthday dinner, which was very awkward, with my mother at that time this year, though it was more specifically just so that I could see my baby brother again, because he didn't fucking have anything to do. He's a wee boy. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He didn't do anything. He's with a family that's problematic. So yeah, all of that kind of compounds into why I had just a heavy heart. So I was like, I'm gonna probably just be away for a couple weeks, just like maybe 1-2 weeks. I hope you guys understand. And then everything went to shit again. To summarize things as quickly as I can, bunch of people in my family got sick, of the bad sick, to add to the already people who've gotten sick of the bad sick. Get your fucking shot. Jesus Christ, please. My brother got kicked out of his fucking house multiple times. Homeless, so that was great. And then it happened again. And then he was basically assaulted out of his fucking living place with his girlfriend the last time. So, awesome. I love that. I love when people violently threaten and try to attack my family. It's great. Speaking of people trying to violently threaten and attack my family and myself, turns out drinking's terrible for you. Don't do that. I realize my ability to make money kind of is semi-dependent on people drinking alcohol. Maybe just don't, though, because some people shouldn't do that, because some people are little stabby, punchy fuckheads who will threaten to just kill everybody in my bar. And will just run around punching people 3 times their size in the fucking head. And will yank people's fucking hair out of their skull. And will just walk around all day threatening to stab people. So that was another day. There was a lot of, cops had to be called. There was a lot of, everyone stayed at the fucking bar that night just talking to each other and, kind of watching out for each other. We had to break out the fucking baseball bats and shit because we could never be sure that some crazy little psycho motherfucker was not going to just just going to jump over a fucking fence and stab me or my fucking dad to death. It was fucking awful. It was fucking terrifying and awful and shitty because, all the times I worked there, that bar has had a reputation in the past, but we've cleaned that up a lot over the years. I haven't heard one of those stories really since long before I started working there. Doesn't mean people aren't fucking crazy. So, yeah. That was something that happened towards the end of October. And at the very, very beginning of November, if you remember something I said earlier, it was something to the effect of, oh yeah, my dog died in October, 2 years ago. I had just started Modica, and believe we were very close towards the end of... No, it must have been right after, or right around that episode of Made in Abyss, because that was the reason I stopped watching both of those shows. Yeah, my dog died. She was really young, and she just got really sick. Got like the hey, your bones are killing you kind of sick, and it was awful, and it was horrendous, and we had no choice but to put her down. It was fucking awful. Because, like, you couldn't just let her suffer through that anymore. It wasn't okay. There was nothing anyone could fucking do. And we tried really fucking hard. We spent a lot of money. We spent a lot of time. But there was nothing we were going to be able to do. So that was like 2 years ago. And my other dog died immediately after that here this year. The small positives are... Please don't fall. I didn't even realize that was plugged in. Hopefully I'm not breaking shit touching that. But, yeah, my other dog died. The small positives are he lived a very long life. It was very fulfilled. But he was blind. He was deaf. Shaky little fucking poodle. He lived through fucking hell and back. I accidentally dislocated his fucking leg one day years ago. I don't remember what it was, but it was a long time ago. Like, the dog had been through hell, but he was still there, and then he wasn't. I didn't even get to say goodbye to him or anything like that, and I know my dad didn't either. He was at work, and then getting... his ear rang off by fucking someone, and from the sounds of it, he came home and went to go to bed, and the dog was just there. I was not as close with either of these dogs as other people in my family were. Ladybird, was the first dog who was very much... my dad's girlfriend's dog, who is now Shamrock, who actually looks almost exactly like Lady used to. I feel like there was probably a reason for that. But the dog we do still have now, who's still very young, looks almost exactly like her. And that dog fucking hates me for some reason. I'm the one person in this fucking house Shamrock fucking hates, and I don't understand why. I don't know what I did to that goddamn dog. But he's kind of her dog now. But the other dog, Joe, was very much my dad's dog. We were very much like, we're never getting dogs in this fucking house or some shit like that. And then one day she was like, hey, this dog is this is like my mom's dog we want to take in. And he's, I love him. He's this cute little poodle, this cute little old poodle. This little mini, like this tiny little fucking thing. You just hold him, cradle him. But she brought him home and was like, this is gonna be my dog, and then it immediately fell in love with my dad, and just like, it was his dog forever. And I vaguely remember him forever being like, I would never have a little dog kind of guy. Not like because it was like, and it wasn't manly enough, but just like, they're yippy, and they're little fucking annoying little things, and then that dog showed at me, he's like, oh, it's the greatest thing that's ever fucking happened to me. So, I wasn't as close with either of those animals as other people in the house were. But it still fucking hurt. There's still things I saw every single day. They were still part of my fucking family. And they're both gone now, and I didn't get to say goodbye to either of them, and that really fucking hurts. I've only actually ever got to say goodbye to one animal, and that was, my gerbil I had when I was really young. I remember she literally passed away in my arms. It was really fucking... that one hurt. Yeah, so, that happened. That one fucking hurt. So that really was a big reason why I've kind of been gone for a little while, because it's really painful to lose a part of your family like that, even when it is just a small little furry part of it that was never going to last as long as all the others. It doesn't make a fucking difference. And I don't want to even fucking acknowledge this part, but I know my fucking cat is not far behind. And that hurts like a motherfucker, because that's my fucking cat. That cat loves me more than anyone in this fucking house. She's in my room every single time. I'm allergic to fucking cats. I can't love her the way I wish I could. And like, she adores me for whatever reason that I will never fucking understand. I assume maybe it was just because I've been with her since she was fucking, since day one. And it's crazy thing, she doesn't look old at all. Like, she drools and she'll vomit if she just fucking overeats like a freak, because she's a fucking idiot and she'll do that shit. Or she tries to eat plastic. I still believe that's part of the thing, because she keeps trying to do that. She's dumb as hell, but I love her to death. And I know that's not very far behind, because, like, I got her when I was, like, 10. I'm fucking 25 now. Like, I don't know, man. I just know that's coming. I don't know if we're getting another dog to help kind of ease the pain with Joe. I do believe it is being considered, but I don't believe we've made that call yet. So far, it's just Sham and Betty. So the point is, it's been a bit of a time. There was probably something else I missed. I know we're currently waiting on news about some other medical stuff for people in the family right now. So can't wait to finish recording this and immediately walk out into the room and then be like, hey, bad news. Horrible. Probably what's going to happen. But I don't want to think like that. So yeah, it's been a bit of a time. So all of those things kind of compounded to me being like, I need to be away for right now. I can't record right now. I'm just going to be a crying, destroyed mess. Like, I will not be able to give anyone what they want. I won't be able to give myself what I want, and I'm not going to do that. So I didn't. Again, Pokemon was kind of my way of pulling myself out of that. I needed something to give me kind of some peace and happiness again. And, like, these past 2 months have been me doing nothing but watching fucking Slentotski clips and fucking playing Pokemon. Like, that's been my life, has been drowning in fucking Selen and, Pokemon and shit. Like, just because I need things that make me happy. Which I guess is probably a good point for me to kind of move on to what I'm going to do on the channel for right now. If you pay attention to that previous little update I put on the channel thing, you'll know. Considering literally the exact same thing happened both times I tried to start a Modica property, I'm going to delay the rest of Magia Record. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I don't know when. Hopefully it's not going to be a literal year like with Modica, but I'm not touching that. I cannot do that right now. I can't do it. And the thing is, like, on every conceivable level, you don't want me to do that. I'm going to ruin it if I try and do that now. I'm going to ruin it for you. I'm going to ruin it for me, and that's not fun. Like, no one wants that. So I'm not going to. I also don't have any intention of jumping into the second Violet Evergarden movie right away, or for at least a while, because I know that one's going to be sad as fuck. I've heard the first one isn't as bad, the kind of, like, more special-y one. It's more just kind of fun. I hope. From what I understand, that's what people have been telling me. If anyone has confirmation as to, like, oh no, it's still Violet, don't worry about it. It's still going to break your soul in twain. Because I'll delay that too. I don't give a fuck. I do, because I love that show. But, again, I'm not going to ruin that for you. I'm not going to ruin it for me. I'm not doing that. So I'm going to put those off. I'm still contemplating other things. Like, I know Snafu is probably going to get more dramatic as time goes on. So I don't know if what I'm going to do with that. Which means I think what I'm mainly going to do is focus on pushing hard on just shit that makes me happy. And I don't fucking care what it is. So, things are going to go a little out of whack for what we have planned. Obviously, I'm going to push hard on non-Biori. I'm going to try pushing more on Kaon, probably. If Kaon doesn't make me want to stick my head in a wood chipper, because, you know, it's been a part of my issue here as well at points, but I didn't seem to have any trouble recording the last episode, but I didn't try to edit the last episode, to be fair, so I don't know. Probably more Pokemon stuff, whether that be more Pokemon game, whether that be Sun and Moon here on the channel, again, some more, because we only got 4 episodes in on that. I do know that there's literally an entire fucking episode that is regarded as one of the important episodes of Sun and Moon, which is literally about a dog dying. A dog that looks painfully fucking similar to my goddamn poodle. So, you know, I'm not looking forward to that. But I don't know when the Stoutland episode is. I don't know when that's happening. But I do know it exists. I've talked about that quite a bit before. Is like, I'm very much aware of that episode. That and the Minior episode and shit like that. But the Stoutland one's gonna be the big one, you know, obviously. So maybe I don't fucking touch that one for a while or something. I don't fucking know. But I don't know when that is. I imagine it's a bit later on. Anyway, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna push for stuff like that. I'm going to push to watch Ruby Fairy Tales, because I want Ruby in my life. I love Ruby. It's my favorite show. I'm gonna try and watch that, even though I know that literally the first episode of Fairy Tales is the fucking one based on, like, The Chill and shit, which I know enough of. I never read the story in the book, but I know enough about to know that it's not a fun story. It's a terrible murder monster who kills children and shit. Like, I have that to look forward to, but, you know, fucking Ruby's dark as fuck sometimes. So I don't know. We'll see how I get to that when I get to it. But that is a part of the plan. On the topic of doing other things that I just want to do because it makes me very happy. Again, one of the big kind of things I've been using to get by, and I have talked about many, many times, is I love VTubers. I love that shit a lot. If you fucking watch my goddamn Shining Pearl playthrough, I stop hiding it as well as I usually have in the past. Jesus Christ. Stop hiding it for one person in particular, who I've already not hidden it well in this fucking vid. Selen's never ever gonna see this. My point is, thank you to her for helping me get through a lot of this, because she legitimately has, and she'll never know who I am. Kind of, hopefully. But legitimately, it's been incredibly beneficial having her around in the background, always kind of pick me up a little bit. Scrape my tooth. Ow, that really hurts. But yeah, I'm going to make an official push to get the VTuber stuff started on the channel. Because of Hollow Live Gen 6, I think I have a decent little jumping in point to do this. So it's a personal request to anyone in the audience who does care and also follows that sort of stuff. If you guys know about good compilations and links to stuff, hop in the Discord and help me out. I appreciate that sort of thing, because I want to do what I can to start pushing towards making that stuff happen. I have 2 main things I want to do as kind of a starting off point, and that is, of course, I want to start off with Hololive Gen 6, which I've not watched a single clip out of. There have been, like the only thing I've been unable to avoid is Chloe with her fucking mask off. By the way, adorable as fuck. So there's that. And other than that, I've been completely unspoiled from Hololive Gen 6 debuts and stuff like that. So that's the thing. And the other thing is, if you got Selen clips, throw them at me. Compilations, debut stuff, fucking her Gat Moe from hell. I don't care what it is. I would like to see that, because it was Selen's birthday 2 days ago, I think. And I want to do kind of a late birthday celebration for my favorite. So we're going to do that. That is the plan. And then hopefully I can just do more VTuber shit as well, because I want to make that a thing on the channel, because I like things that make me happy, and those people make me happy because they're talented and fun and wonderful, and they make me happy. So anyway, it's annoying because that's one of those things that I feel like I really need help from my audience to help me with, the whole VTuber thing. But I kind of have to get enough attention on it to know that I get an audience that will help me with that. Like, it's complicated. Like, there's a good few people in the Discord who are also VTuber fans, but still, there's only so much that like 2 people can do. It is what it is. It is problematic because I've seen a fuck ton of shit out there in the world, but I don't know. It's you work with what you got. Anyway, so yeah, I am putting Magia Record completely on hiatus. I'm not touching the Bunny Girl Senpai movie again for longer. Apologies. I don't know what I am gonna go do. But I'm gonna push for stuff that makes me happy. I'm gonna push for stuff that makes me feel good. Especially if I don't know how this fucking medical thing is gonna turn out. If that gets even fucking worse, which it very possibly does. Fucking Christmas is gonna ruin me because, again, it'll be a Christmas, and they've already tried talking to me about, like, hey, can we just do a Christmas? And I'm like, I can't. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Sorry. So, like, that's gonna be a fucking thing. So yeah, it's kind of just a difficult time in life at the moment. And to top all of that off, there's just a general, just kind of a general about things at the moment. Whether that be loneliness or whatever the fuck it is. I don't fucking know, dude. What I do know is, I'm going to start putting things out on the channel again. And hopefully we're going to have a good time together. I want to say again a huge thank you to everyone who's been so fucking patient, and to everyone who still supported me in spite of all of this. I know how annoying that is, to have someone be so fucking flaky all the time, especially if you're someone who's like literally paying me money and shit. Like, it's awful, and you deserve better than that. But also, like, I don't know what to do. So I kind of just have to take it how I take it, So everyone who's been so understanding of that, thank you. I'm fucking sorry I missed my birthday and the 5-year anniversary of Double Hit on the channel. Like, that was really awful that happened. But literally, like, my dog died like the day after that happened. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just gonna do stuff that hopefully makes me happy, and hopefully that makes you guys happy too. I'd like to do fun community stuff as well, but I don't have internet. I don't know what's going on. My internet's fucked. I have to use my fucking phone data for everything at the moment. Also, no points for guessing who's on my fucking lock screen. I've already shown that Selene's on my lock screen, but I keep changing. I just spoiled it. Point is, she's great. She's a really cool person. Anyway, she's shiny hunting for Eevee right now, I do believe. That's awesome. I was really hoping she'd play some Pokemon, and then she didn't. I was like, fuck, that's so sad. I know she likes Pokemon. We've seen her fucking room. It's just littered with plushies and shit. The cat moe is absurd. It's unfathomable. I've never seen a person who natively speaks English say fuck so much, who's so goddamn adorable. It's ridiculous. It's insane. Point is, I just wanted to keep you guys updated. I wanted to let you guys know where I've been, what's been going on, what you're doing. Take that how you will. I totally understand if people aren't going to be happy about some things. I totally understand if you guys are not going to be happy about the fucking the Magia Record stuff. Like, I totally understand. This would, again, it's literally the second time this has happened for the exact same fucking reason. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't take that easier, and I'm sorry I couldn't magically make my dog not die. So it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you again for everyone who's been so supportive. Thank you for 5 years of this shit. Thank you for the birthday wishes for everyone who gave those to me. Everyone who's been so goddamn loving to me as I freak the fuck out and have mental breakdowns in the Discord. Especially, yeah, just a lot of people have been really kind and been like, hey, brother, fucking love you. It's okay. You need anyone to talk to, I'm fucking here. Feel you. This shit sucks. Keep breathing. So thank you to everybody who did that. Legitimately. It mean the world to me. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to keep pushing for trying to get back on track, whether or not that track is the track we started on. It's the track we're going to keep rolling on, you know? Again, for anyone who feels like they need to retract your Patreon stuff for that, I totally understand, whether it be because I've been gone for fucking 2 months or because I'm not putting out the content you want. I totally understand. You never have to feel bad for that. As tight as money is at the moment, I totally understand, and you don't ever owe me anything. Like, that's not what this is about. To everyone who's been so supportive in spite of that, because there's been a few of you who've just been ride or die like crazy motherfuckers from day one, and I don't know what to do other than say thank you. Because you guys have really helped, like, legitimately. That little bit each month actually kind of does assist. Like, it's been helping me finish up the last of... I have one, like, $20 payment left on my fucking medical bills from last year when I was fucking getting murdered by my tooth. So, like, it's... And you Patreon folks are going to help me wrap that up here in the beginning of the month. So, thank you. Yeah. Fuck. I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope everyone has been safe. Everyone has been cool. I hope you guys have been well. I love you all dearly. I don't know how things are going to start releasing on the channel. But again, I have 20 episodes of fucking Pokemon that are going to start rolling out here. I'm going to be trying to sprinkle other stuff in, but I have to record other stuff first, and I haven't gotten the opportunity to do that. It's crazy. I recorded, like, again, I recorded 20 episodes of Pokemon in, like, 3 days. Last week, and then I couldn't record anything at all this week. I felt like shit. I felt awful not being able to record. It felt horrible not being able to just sit in there and talk. And while I don't necessarily want to be on camera because I look like me, and it's a lot more setup and stuff, I still want to be able to just sit here and talk because being able to talk really helps. I think maybe it kind of helps with that kind of like loneliness feeling. I don't know. Shannon just wants to be loved in all the ways. Point is, no, yeah. I'm glad I'm sitting down to do this. Hopefully, the news we get back here in a minute is good. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it, and I will see you all soon with whatever it is I happen to be putting out. I'm gonna try putting out a little bit of everything. But yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you all. Take care. Stay safe. Stay wonderful. Stay beautiful. I love you dearly. Tools, and lemons, everybody. Bye-bye. Can we tell I had something stuck in my teeth, so I didn't want to smile too hard? I could. I don't know what it was. I don't know why I can't fucking swallow it. Get out of my fucking mouth. Okay, Oh, what the fuck that was just I couldn't get rid of it. I was like, Jesus Christ, go away. You're annoying me. Anyway. Goodbye, guys. Tools, lemons. Bye-bye.